Roger Nielsen's alleged stall tactics after Game 1 of their series, saying he's got a 1-goal lead. It's going to be a 9-hour game for crying out loud with all the grabbing. Nielsen did the equivalent of, please, I ain't got time for that. Until NHL supervisor John D'Amico paid Nielsen a visit before Game 2, telling him to speed it up. Nielsen was hot, yo. He said that's from Quinn's complaint. It's a sad state of affairs. Leafs won 118 minutes of the series without a goal, but they're still tied a game apiece. First period, no score. Flyers 5-on-3 advantage. Mark Recchi shoots. Rod Brind'Amour bangs at the rebound. Curtis Joseph, how y'all going to play me? 14 first period saves for Cujo. Still first. Flyers attacking. Carl Dykhouse getting his wrister on. Beats Joseph. First of these playoffs for Dykhouse. 7th career playoff goal. Check it out again. Daddy, let me go, please. Cujo completely screened. The puck is in the net before he even knows it. The only goofy to have the entire game. 10 seconds later, Leafs answer. Mike Johnson breaks up the ice, rocks the Beezer to sleep. Johnson's first career postseason goal. We're tied at 1. In Game 2, winger Steve Thomas crushed Eric Desjardins. Desjardins with a wicked check. 14 seconds left in the first. You think Thomas wasn't a marked man? Craig Berube being a roughneck, and then Berube got 2 minutes for roughing. And on the ensuing power play, Thomas got the last laugh, flicks the puck past Van Beesbrook. Thomas' second of the series breaks a 0-for-15 power play drought in the series, 0-for-33 drought dating back to the regular season. Flyers frustrated. Sandy McCarthy, Ty Domi going at it. Watch McCarthy challenge Domi to a fight. That's 358 combined penalty minutes. Domi declines. McCarthy taunts him. And there's more to this story than what we're seeing here. We'll explain that shortly. Later in the second, Cujo blowing stuff up. Robs Keith Jones with a serious glove save. Third period still 2-1. More Joseph. Denies Jones with the kick save. Glove, kick, pad, whatever. Cujo had 40 saves. Leafs win at 2-1. They take a 2-1 lead in the series. Thomas's game winner, he led the Leafs with 7 game winners during the year. Flyers lose this one despite getting outshot, despite outshooting the Leafs 41-21. History also does not sit well with Philly. They're 5-11 in 7-game series in which they trailed 2-1. They've also lost 5 of the last 6 home playoff series. Flyers 0-for-5 in the power play, including a 6-on-4 in the final 65 seconds when they pulled the Beezer. And remember, the Ty Domi, Sandy McCarthy testosterone thing might be more than the usual, hey, you want to go. Al Morganti is reporting McCarthy, who is half black, claims Domi hurled a racial slur his way. Morganti talked with Domi after the game. Domi denies making a derogatory racial reference and said McCarthy spit on him. All Domi said he did in return was say McCarthy was a puke while skating during a later shift.
He yelled a racial slur at me, and I mean, it's not right. It's the first time it's happened my whole career, and I thought he had more class than that, but he's got no class.
What did he yell at you?
Well, he dropped an N-bomb on me, and I mean, everybody knows what that means, I think, so I don't like saying the word because it's not in my vocabulary.
I know, I said that on the ice, too, after he spit in my face. I don't know what the heck he's talking about, but he's been talking all series, and he can talk all he wants. You know, he knows I didn't say that, so whatever he wants to say, he can say. He's just trying to keep his nose talking, and that's all he's been doing all series. He hasn't done anything else.
NHL supervisor John D'Amico makes SportsCenter twice in 3 minutes. He was at the game, maybe telling Nielsen again to speed it up. D'Amico spoke with referees after the game, and none of them heard a racial slur, including Paul Stewart, who says he was within 12 feet of McCarthy and Domi when the incident occurred. D'Amico did say the league will investigate.